Hi, I'm Richard Ashby. I'm a national coach for the USTA. I work with the female tennis players, primarily with the girls 14 and under. My biggest tennis influences growing up were the coaches I had. The first coach I had was Henry Provoto, and he spent a lot of individual time with me, a lot of it at no cost, and really set the example for me of helping others without necessarily expecting to get something back. But he taught me how to play. I remember when someone watched us hitting when I was 16. It said basically we hit the ball the same way. So he taught me how to play, but I also learned a lot just by watching how he played. And Gary Grolleman also was a big influence growing up, and he was the first one that he taught me when I was in high school, and also he got me into teaching, and that I worked for him a bit when I was in high school and in college and after college. And so I learned a lot from Gary. And Benny Sims really got me on the track that I'm on now, working with higher level players, and ultimately leading to working for the USTA in this position. So a lot of coaches have helped me along the way. My heritage, it means that, for me, it means that I have to be an example. Means that I think of it as people are looking at me, especially in tennis where they're not, especially when I was growing up, there weren't tons of black people playing. There are much more now, but the example that Arthur Ashe set of competing with class is one that I tried to live up to when I was playing, and certainly try to live up to as I do my work of doing it with high excellence and doing it with class. There are a lot of African Americans coming up now playing the game, and when I go to the younger tournaments with the 12s and the 14s, there are definitely more and more black kids playing. When I look at the pros, we have more and more kids in the pros, and I think we have a great example in Sloane Stephens and Madison Keys of two young players that, they've reached the semis of Grand Slams, so that's a great step. And I believe they have the opportunity to lead the game going forward and be leaders on and off the court, as Venus and Serena have been. And I think Venus and Serena have been a great example for a lot of the young black players coming up, and Sloane and Madison are great examples of that.